Alright, let me get the screen going here. I'm getting everything set up right now. We are live tonight versus tomorrow because I got other things going on. But I'll still be live Monday, 11 p.m. Central Time. But this is to make up for the live stream tomorrow. So, yeah. So, oh, wow. Wow, that took a big dump. Since the last time we've looked at this, the fear and greed index on Bitcoin was like in the 70s, maybe even the mid 70s at 74, and now we're down to 53 in the crypto fear and greed index. So that is quite a dump, which I will talk about more in about 2 minutes. But I was not expecting us to be in the 50s, and I like that number 53. But anyways, that's interesting. Like last week, we were at 74, and now we're at 53. That's a nice dump, and it's probably something we needed. But also, maybe that's because Bitcoin went below the weekly support. I don't completely understand how the fear greed index works, but that is something to look at, something to take note of. Again, it's interesting to me that we're not in greed anymore, but yeah, that is something we will talk about more in a second. I better find music that isn't going to drive me nuts. What is this? Hold on, let me just get some normal music going on here. Alright, so I am in a trade right now. Before I get started, I am in a trade right now on Bitcoin Cash, but because we have a new moon, I'm really considering taking my money and running with that. So I think after the live stream, I'm probably going to take profits on that short, because I did enter the short initially at $429, and then now the price is $383. So I might be taking money on that. And obviously you can see right here we have a new moon. This is the indicator I have. I'm going to turn off the moon indicator because it's kind of obnoxious, but it is something cool to look at and back test it. So let's go over to Bitcoin. I did just post a Bitcoin update on YouTube, but I do want to talk about it a little bit here in a second. So this is going to be on the Coinbase chart, and I'll just recap what I already talked about in that or in the video, which is also on YouTube. So we're also live on YouTube if you guys want to check out the entire screen. Before I get too far into this, if I can find my paper. So I have a Telegram group that is free to join. Link to join that is in the description below. And if you want to join it, feel free to join it. Also, you can join the Patreon through there, which is my trading group that I have. With that being said, let's go over to the crypto fear and greed index. We're at 53, so we're in neutral on that. I am surprised it's that low, but we are down 20 from where we were a few days ago. So here is the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. We're oversold on the weekly time frame. I like that. As far as I'm concerned, on the 3-day time frame, you're oversold. That got oversold really quickly. You're still above the 200-day moving average. And as long as Bitcoin does not make a lower low below $56,400, we'll call it, technically Bitcoin is still bullish on the weekly time frame. So just be patient, and Bitcoin will be okay. The 2-day time frame was interesting to me because we had bearish divergence, and I think that played out to the downside. The daily chart right now has a falling wedge. Measure move would take you up to $69,400. I'm calling for a move to the upside here. In a week from today, I believe Bitcoin will be around that $68,000, $69,000 level for multiple reasons. One, when you go down to the 8-hour chart, you're above the 200-day moving average, and you have a falling wedge, and the weekly time frame is oversold on Bitcoin. So for those 3 reasons, I'm expecting a bounce into next week, maybe as high as the high 60s, low 70s. And also, I back tested this, and I talked about this in my last video that I just posted. Ever since Bitcoin has been above the 200-day moving average on the 8-hour time frame ever since October 23rd of last year. So for the last 8 months, if you bought it once it broke the yellow line, the 200-day moving average on the 8-hour time frame, you would be in the money. It never closed one entire candle below it. It did touch it here around May 24th. A few weeks ago, but it did not lose the 200-day moving average. So to me, that's really bullish. So for the last 8 months in this bull market, Bitcoin has, almost since the lows at 15,000, Bitcoin has been above this 200-day moving average on the 8-hour time frame. So I believe if Bitcoin loses it, that's a really, really bearish sign. That's why I also believe Bitcoin is going to get the bounce here. So because you're sitting on that yellow line on the 8-hour chart, I believe we're going to get the bounce, and you have a falling wedge, and the weekly chart is ready for a massive move to the upside. So I believe Bitcoin is ready for the bounce. Also, a fourth reason, if you need another one, is that we have a new moon or a full moon, and that is usually a bullish sign for crypto. So I'm calling for a move to $69,000 to $70,000 in the next 7 to 8 days. We'll see what happens, but that is what I'm looking at. If that happens, I'm expecting a bounce in altcoins. That's part of the reason that I want to get out of this short in BCH and take my money. Now, I understand that a lot of altcoins are still looking bearish. This is still a bear flag, and this is even a rounded top on the 5-hour time frame. But, I mean, you have a new moon, and usually when that happens, the entire market gets some kind of bounce. So, I am probably going to be getting out of this position at some point here pretty soon, or if nothing else, I'd move my stop loss to 390. I think I might just put my stop at 390 and be done. If it keeps going down, great, and doesn't hit it, great. If it hits it, and then that is what it is. I think that's what I'll do. I'll move my stop loss into profit and have my stop loss move down to 390 on Bitcoin Cash. That is the only trade I'm in right now. I'm also in, obviously, my meme coins with my moon bags and whatever else is going on, which have been absolutely slaughtered during this correction, but it is what it is. So if you guys have requests for other altcoins or altcoins in general, let me know. We're also live on YouTube, so if you want to check me out there, feel free to do so. Thank you guys for the likes as well. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm expecting a bounce here this week on Bitcoin and on the crypto market. I didn't really expect a great turnout tonight because, obviously we're going live an unusual day. But that is kind of what I'm expecting, is a bounce here for the crypto markets. And I guess I'll kind of leave it at that. I'll be back live after today at 11 p.m. Central Time on Monday. But if you guys have requests, I will look at them. I'm expecting a bounce here. I don't know. This line should be up here, actually, for Bitcoin. And that measure move would actually take you then to 72,155. So I'm actually expecting a nice move out of this falling wedge for Bitcoin here. Maybe a little bit more conservative would be about a $70,800 target, $70,700. But overall, that's what I'm looking at. Let me just make sure that this line is valid. I want to understand how I got this line. So anyways, that's what I'm expecting out of Bitcoin right now, is a move into the low $70,000 region. We'll see what happens. But if that happens, obviously the entire market would get a nice bounce. So that orange line at $70,320 is the official measure move out of this falling wedge here on Bitcoin. Yep. So that's what we're looking at. We'll see what happens, but that is the measure move. Is about 70,300 on Bitcoin. That's what I'm expecting in about a week from today. Is a $70,000 Bitcoin, which isn't that crazy. That's only $6,000 higher than where we are right now. Thank you for the follow. So, with that being said, guys, that's all I got. If there's no requests tonight, I don't got anything else to talk about. We are live on YouTube, so if you guys want to go check us out on YouTube, I do appreciate it. But otherwise, I'll be back live Monday, 11 p.m. Central Time. A very quick stream, I guess, but there's no requests. So I talked about what I want to talk about with Bitcoin. I talked about what I want to talk about with Bitcoin Cash. And there's really nothing to talk about with my meme coins because they're all down a lot, but I'm still holding them. Prick is at 40. No. Prick is doing okay, but overall, the Solana coins are not doing very well. It is just... Oh my god, they came out with a meme coin for Hawk Tua. That's absolutely awesome. Market cap is $22 million. I bet that's actually going to run. It's at 22 million. This might go to 100 million. Hawk Tua. I bet this will. This might be one to watch. It is on Solana. If you guys watch TikTok, you know what this is about. This could do numbers. I might have to talk about this a little bit more, but yeah. And it looks like it's not brand new, but it looks like Hawk Tua launched the 19th, so 2 days ago. I wish I saw this 2 days ago. Damn. But anyways, that's kind of what's going on. This is probably going to run here. So I might buy some of this low-key. I know it's a pretty high market cap, 22 million, but this probably is going to hit 100 million based on the meme that's on TikTok with it. I really bet this will. I bet it will. The chart looks really bullish. We'll see what happens. I might put $1,000. I might put $1,000 in this. We'll see. Thank you, Mula, for joining Telegram. I appreciate it. So yeah, with that being said, guys, that's all I got. Thank you guys for the likes, Davian. And if there's no requests, I'm gonna get out of here. I might make a video on Hawk 2 or talk about it in my Discord. But with that being said, guys, that's all I got. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. I'll see you guys on Monday, 11 p.m. Central Time for our next live stream. Until then, trade safe. Have a great weekend, y'all. It is the weekend, right? Yeah, it is. And I'm expecting a $70,000 Bitcoin here in a week from tomorrow. So that's my prediction. I'll see you guys on the next live stream Monday, 11 p.m. Central Time.